everyone. I hope you're all well. Today is Thursday the 3rd of March, I believe, and this is part 2 of my weekly vlog. I decided to do a weekly vlog this week because I wasn't up to much, but a lot more has happened than expected, so I decided to end the first part of it last night, and this is the second part. So this part will cover today, Friday and Saturday. And I have got something coming up on tomorrow and Saturday, not a lot today. Stick around and we'll see what we end up getting up to today anyway. So when I left you last night, Jack and Abby were away to the football with Jack's dad. So Brooke and I were doggy sitting for Jack's dad's dog. So we had 7 dogs to look after. We had our 4 plus John's 2 Irish Wolfhounds and St Bernard pup. And that was fun. It actually went better than expected. It was great. Brooke did a brilliant job. When I had to go to my bed, Brooke basically sat in the living room with John's dogs and I had our dogs in the bedroom, and it was all very peaceful until 5:30 this morning when I woke up to a cacophony of barking. And yeah, but other than that, it went really well. And John brought a box of roses and a box of milk tray to say thank you for doggy sitting, which isn't great for the calorie counting, but nothing this week has been great for the calorie counting. I'm dreading weigh-in tomorrow. Anyway, never mind. So yeah, that went well. And like I said, I've not got an awful lot planned for today, but we will just see what the day brings. So come along with me. Well, good afternoon. It's been an uneventful day, really. Abby's away to see her boyfriend, Brooke's at school. I have been sitting messing about doing some crafts, but it's been a bitty day, like I've been trying bits and pieces and they've not really worked. But that's what happens when you're learning new crafts. But I just wanted to come on and say, in the first part of this, I showed you that we had got a new freezer delivered from Amazon. In fact, I'll take you to show you. Hold on. The last time I showed you it was still in the box, but that's it there. So it's a nice small compact one, black freezer. And the reason that we got that is so that we can get dog food delivered direct from the company to save money and time. We feed our dogs raw, and really Jolly's in Clydebank's the best place for us to get it, but they've been putting their prices up quite a bit recently. And also they've not always got an awful lot in stock, so we decided that if we ordered it straight from Nature's Menu, it would be better because it's actually cheaper and they deliver it right to the door for free, so we don't need to travel all that way. We're saving on diesel, all the rest of it. So the freezer's up and running. We spent nearly 160 quid on that. We've ordered 2 weeks worth of dog food. It was to be delivered today. And Jack got a message on his mobile, about 3 messages on his mobile, saying that the driver couldn't find the address, so he's just leaving. Okay. So Jack tried to phone him back and say, look, I was working, I didn't have my phone on me. I'll give you directions, but the guy wouldn't answer his phone. So we now have no dog food and we don't know what's going to happen. So Jack has emailed the company and said, this is ridiculous, your delivery driver is supposed to be able to find houses for a living, and if not, you can ask somebody. That's part and parcel of being a delivery driver. I mean, we are quite difficult to find, but you know, there's plenty of places round about that you can ask, and other people find us okay. So we are not very happy. Luckily, we've got enough food for today, and if we don't get a satisfactory answer, Jack is going to tell them to stick their order, get his money back and just go back to Pets at Home to get it. But now that we've got the other freezer, we can buy more at a time if they've got it. It's just the fact that they've not always got it in. Anyway, I just needed to have a little bit of a rant because it's so frustrating. It's like, well, no, we paid you quite a lot of money to get 2 weeks worth of dog food, and your delivery driver can't even be bothered spending time to find the address. He's just saying stuff it and going home, and then not answering his phone when Jack tried to phone him back. But there's a tracker on the app, like, to find out where the delivery guy is, and he hasn't moved for about the last hour. So it looks like he's probably either went home or went somewhere for his lunch, and he's thought, stuff it, I'm not going all the way back out there again. not happy. Anyway, rant over. I'm going to carry on doing the bits and bead. In fact, I'll show you the wee bits that I did do today. Hold on. So the wee bits that I have been doing, I've been learning a new bead weaving pattern. That's square stitch. But before that, I made this little pendant, which is actually really quite nice. I do like it. I like how it sparkles, but there's a couple of bits missing out of it there, so it's not perfect, but I like the idea of it. And you can see the wee hole there where you can thread a chain or whatever through. You can turn it into a key ring. Now I like this one as well, but let's see that. That's little sort of nail art strips that I've put in there, but you can see all the bubbles. That's the one thing with that new UV resin that I've got. It does seem to bubble a lot more than the other stuff did. So yeah, I'm not overly impressed with it, but I like the idea again. And the same with this, I decided to make one that had the girls' photos in it. So it's got Brooke on one side and, whoops, Abby on the other. But look at the bubbles again. So I'm not finishing it off because there's no point wasting more resin on it, but I like the idea. And other things that I've done recently, I made this little jigsaw piece pendant. I like this. This was actually just using bits and pieces of resin that I had left over from other bits that I was doing. I just put them all into this mould, and I like how the different colours have gone. And it's just a sort of plain red on the back. So I mean, that could be used as a pendant or a key ring or whatever you wanted, really. The little mould that I got with the little baby thingies, so got a little baby pram there, which is quite cute. I made this pendant, red glittery, so that would be more like a sort of rope type, like thread, what's the word? I can't remember, rather than a chain. But I mean, that's quite a nice pendant. This one was okay. Ooh, this one was okay, but a bit of a fail because I managed to resin over the hole. More little baby things. So, oh, I've got a little baby foot there and a little baby foot there. A nappy pin, a little stork carrying the baby. So yeah, lots of little bits and pieces that I've been playing about with. There's a stork that wasn't coloured, and the other, another version of the nappy pin as well. So yeah, that's the sort of thing that I've been playing about with recently. Right, I'm going to finish learning this square stitch pattern, and then I'm going to go and sort dinner, and Brooke will be home in an hour or so. Good morning, it is Friday and I have to apologise for the state of my hair. It's getting cut today, yay! This afternoon I'm going to get my hair cut. Jack booked it in for me as a surprise, and so we're going later on this afternoon. That's why it's a mess. I didn't bother washing it this morning. I thought there's no point if it's going to get cut. So probably get a fair bit cut off it. It hasn't been cut for about a year probably. I'm terrible for that. So yes, I apologise for the state of myself. I weighed in this morning, and I'm not going to do a separate weigh-in update video because I've decided that today was my last regular weigh-in. I was only weighing weekly to check that I was on track with calorie counting, and I know what I'm doing with that now, although this week has been a terrible example. But I don't feel like I need to weigh every week now because it messes with my head, and I prefer to go by how my clothes are feeling rather than the scales. So I did weigh this morning after having a bad week food-wise because, well, Saturday I had been planning to be off plan anyway because we had the day out, which didn't go as expected, but it was still a good day. And then I ended up emotionally eating over the dog because he wasn't well, but he's much better, thankfully. His rash, his itchy gentleman parts has cleared up. The antibiotics are doing the trick, so that is good. But I did emotionally eat over him, and I ended up going out for breakfast with Abby, and Jack's dad gave me chocolates for doggy sitting. So it hasn't been a good week, calorie wise, but it's been a good week otherwise. And so I did know that I had to step on the scales today, and I did know that I was definitely in for a gain. I just didn't know how much of a gain. So last week I was 144.2 pounds, and today I was 145.2 pounds. So I've only put a pound on, which is good. I didn't binge. That's the one thing that I have to say. Apart from when I was emotionally eating, I did kind of go a wee bit OTT. But other than that, although I wasn't counting calories as such, I wasn't going crazy. And I think it has shown today. Going ahead, I am just going to carry on calorie counting as much as possible. I'm going to carry on the way that I was. I'm going to go with the feeling of my clothes. And I might weigh now and again if I feel like it. But I've never been a huge fan of actually getting weighed. So that's that. This is my final weigh-in, official weigh-in. But any time that I do weigh-in in the future, I will let you know. But I will carry on calorie counting where I can. Anyway, enough about that. So the plan for today is this afternoon I'm going to be going to get my hair cut. We're going to have to go for dog food. Update on the dog food saga. I don't know if I said or not, but when Jack tried to phone the driver yesterday and the driver didn't answer, he actually tried to phone the office, the Nature's Menu office from the website, like their phone number, and nobody answered there either. So when he emailed the office, they emailed him back and said, sorry about that, the driver did try to phone you, but you didn't pick up. The driver didn't then pick up when you phoned him back because he was driving, and that's illegal. Yeah, well, he's a delivery driver. Surely he could pull over and phone back. Or when the tracker said that he was sitting still for an hour, he had plenty of time to phone him back. And that doesn't explain why nobody in the office answered when Jack phoned. And they said, apologies for the inconvenience. We can reschedule the delivery and deliver it next Tuesday. And Jack's like, no, that's not good enough because I've got absolutely no faith in you now. Your driver didn't try hard enough. You weren't interested in answering my calls, so forget it. So he told them to stick it and getting his money back. So today we're going to go to Jolly's as normal, but we're going to get as much as we can, like depending on how much they've got, now that we've got the extra freezer, so that we're not having to go every week, and hopefully we can get something else sorted out. Oh, it's a nightmare. So if anybody out there watching feeds their dog raw, like frozen raw food, please let us know what kind you use and where you get it from. Like I said, it's Nature's Menu that we're using just now. We did see another one online, I can't remember what it was called, but it was going to work out double the price. So that kind of defeats the purpose. Anyway, that is the plan for later, and this morning I'm working on a little project for my lovely YouTube friend Susie, who has asked me to do a few bits and pieces for her on my Cricut. So I'm working on designing stuff for that. And that is where we're at the moment, so I will catch up with you later on. It is 1:10. I've had a nice wee morning here in my craft room. I have been working on Susie's project, and then I started doing some bead weaving, and I have completed my first ever bead weaving charm type thing. Wait till you see it. It's not perfect because it's the cheap seed beads, so they're not all uniform in shape, but I just love the way it's looking. I'm going to turn you around and let you see. It's a little rubber ducky! How cute is that? That is so cute. I should have thought to do it in the sort of lemon and pale green, and Granny Annie could have put it in her baby box. But how cute is that? It took a while, but it's because I'm just learning the stitch. That's square stitch. And yeah, it's so satisfying when you complete something like that. I mean, obviously it's not perfect. You can see bits that I've messed up on, but I'm so pleased. So that can go in with the collection of things that I've made and not going to do anything with. So yeah, I think we should be leaving probably in an hour or so. I'm just going to get tidied up here and get organised to get this mop cut. I cannot wait. I think I said in the other video as well, she can't dye it today because I've never had it dyed there, so she has to do a patch test. So she's going to do the patch test today, and then I'll go back and get it coloured. But to be honest, I grudge paying hairdresser prices to get it coloured. I might just do it at home. But we'll see. It is really badly needing it. So grey. I'm only 46. Never mind. Look at Clyde chilling out there. Right, I'll catch up with you in a wee while.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth made.
Well, what do you think of me?
Lovely.
You like it?
Absolutely. Right.
Let's get Brooke's opinion on my hair before I show you. Come and see your new mummy. Aye!
You look like a Karen.
I look like a Karen.
Yeah.
Oh! Ouch! I was so nice to you when you got yours all chopped off. I'm going to ask the viewers if they think I look like a Karen.
You do. You've got
Do you not
a
think it looks a lot better than it does? I don't look like a Jeremy Tyler now.
You've got a Karen cup.
A Karen cut. Well, the hairdresser was very complimentary about you. He said how well that you'd done, and
the same one.
it was the same one, and that you really rock the look.
Exactly. You don't.
Oh, fine. Here's my mum and Abby coming, so let's get their brutal opinion. I'm sure they'll be a lot nicer than Brooke. You like it, don't you?
Yeah.
It's thanks to my hubby that it's been done. Come and tell me what you think.
That was the worst drive yet.
How?
Why is it so strong?
Do you not like it?
Look like
Oh wow!
it's like what Gran's was like when I was a wee girl.
Brooke says I look like a Karen.
It's like what yours was like when I was a wee girl.
So it was.
And then you got yours cut, and I was like, Mum, I'm not gonna recognise you anymore. Mum, I'm
It's
not gonna
gorgeous.
recognise you
Let me
anymore.
see.
Right, well, you've heard everybody else's opinion. Are you ready for the big reveal? Ta-da! What do you think? It's very short, isn't it? Very different. She said shoulder length. I would say that's a little bit shorter than shoulder length, but huge difference. I really do like it. I'm going to turn round so that you can see the back. Yeah, so what do you think? I'm a 10 years younger. I decided not to get it coloured just now. When she was doing it, she says it's actually really, the grey's quite natural, it's quite uniform, and I was like, cool, it suits me, it's a lot less hassle if I'm not colouring it. I think this is the first time in about 20 years that I've actually had my, in fact, maybe 30 years that I've had my natural hair colour. So, yeah. What was Brooke like? Typical Brooke. You can always rely on Brooke, to be honest. So yeah, that's us, we're back in. It's a beautiful day out there. So I am going to have my dinner now. I have got, a bit naughty, I've got a bit of fruit pudding with some sauce, and I've got a brioche roll with black pudding. So I'm going to go and enjoy that, and then I'm going to have a nice wee chilled out night playing my games. So I will see you in the morning. I'm going for a day out tomorrow with Granny Annie, so I will tell you all about that in the morning. See you then. Good morning everyone, it is Saturday and I'm in the car with Granny Annie.
Good morning, I'm excited.
We are gallivanting today. We are going to the Creative Craft Show at the SEC, and it is so exciting. The last time we were at something like this, we spent an absolute fortune. So, have you left your credit card here, Granny Annie?
Yes.
She said she was going to leave her credit card here. I'm going to give myself a budget, I think. I'm going to give myself a budget of 30 quid, because that's all I've got in my bank.
So she's not really giving herself a budget. The banks gave her a
I've got a
budget.
budget of 30 quid, and that's it. I'm not allowed to spend any more. So it's an absolutely gorgeous day, but very icy. I'm just defrosting the window at the moment, if you can hear a funny noise. So yeah, we're going ahead. It's only 25 to 9. It starts at 9:30, so we want to get there before it gets too busy. And the Erskine Bridge is shut, so we're going to have to go the other way. Anyway, we will catch up with you when we get there. Well, here we are, Granny Annie, 9:45. That's it, hide the purse, hide the purse. We've not been in yet, so we're still empty-handed. We've just arrived at the SEC and got parked, so we're going to head in now. And I was just saying to Granny Annie that I'm excited because I do a lot more crafts now than the last time I was here. But that's maybe not a good thing, because there's going to be so many more tempting things. Wait till I show you what a glorious day it is.
Can you
Look at
see
that
it?
sky. Isn't it gorgeous? That's the science centre over there. And that big tower thing used to be like a 360-degree view thing, what I think worked for about a week and cost them hundreds of thousands of pounds to build. And then you got the BBC Scotland studios there. They are on the other side of the Clyde. And then that's SEC just there that we are going into. And there's the Crown Plaza that we stayed at for Stereophonics 2 years ago. And we're going to see them again in a couple of weeks, but we're not staying this time because we're skint. Comic Con's on. There's loads of people going about dressed up. I wish I'd known Brooke would have loved it. She would have been so up for getting dressed up. Look. Ah. Look at R2-D2, he's disappearing. Granny Annie in her happy place looking at the wool. She's ready to dive straight into it all.
Cash.
Go on, go sit down. Have a massage.
Sit right back. Two batteries, and they only work when you lean on them. That gets as soon as you come off, it stops. Gets all your circulation going, stimulates the nerve ends, takes away.
That would be great for me in my chair, eh? Sitting here all the time.
Today, I'm doing them all at £30 for one or two for 55. Instead of 45 and £40, they're all 30.
Right.
Two for 55, even the tweeds, and I'm giving you the batteries free with each.
Yeah, good old lad.
I love all that stuff.
It's over 80 years old.
Drink me.
You could
Remember that in our panto?
Snapsy tart.
It's you!
Very well named.
Granny Annie, the tipsy tart. I love the bottles. How brilliant are they? Oh, gin liqueur, Granny Annie.
Is that passion fruit?
No, that's vodka.
Oh,
The blood orange is gin.
right, that's, see,
Here she goes. She's going to compare their mango and passion fruit gin to Marks and Spencer's.
get
That's it. Get the palette ready.
There you go, there you go.
battery.
I'm driving, so I'm not allowed.
Right,
Right?
smell. No, you them.
Oh,
Right.
it smells very fruity. It smells like a coolie, doesn't it?
Mango, that's
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Is it nice?
Oh,
as
yes.
good as. Is it as
A
good
wee
as?
bit better.
And she's
got to
honest.
say.
She is a very honest
I
person.
would
She would
go-
tell you.
Nah, nobody messes with my gin. What's you
She's now on the vodka.
smell?
White chocolate vodka.
Right, I don't know if I'll be... Oh my God. It tastes of white chocolate.
Does it really?
That's it. The clue's in the name.
But you wouldn't expect it, especially since it's clear. You wouldn't think it would actually
That all
taste.
nice.
Wow. Is that the same price for the vodka?
Same price. £14.
But I'm just saying, look at this idea. A cup
She vlogs.
condom.
Yeah, yeah.
Look. What a brilliant idea. We're definitely going to get one of them for Abby. So you get the condom, which is reusable, sounds weird to say, and the straw for £10.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Brilliant. Yeah. That is really good. I like that. We are having an absolute ball. I don't even know what time it is actually. Hold on. It's 12:30, so we've been here for like 2.5 hours. And yes, Granny Annie has spent a fortune. But wait until I show you what she's brought me. This is going to like change crafting forever. It is amazing. I'll show you all properly when we get home, or probably tomorrow now. It's called a call-up e-mark, and it's like a portable printer that you can, it's like the Cricut, but it prints direct from this wee mouse thing, and you can like personalise anything on the go. It looks amazing. So yeah, and I've just phoned Brooke because the Comic-Con that's on here, I think she would love, and I think it would be really good for her confidence and things. So I just phoned her to ask if she wants to come tomorrow, and she said yes. So I'm going to bring her through to that tomorrow, and I don't know whether she'll get dressed up or not, but oh wait now, I need to film this. Cosplay repair. Oh, brilliant. She's just going to love it. I don't know whether or not she will get dressed up. We'll wait and see. But it's just amazing. We've been talking to people and everything. They're just so friendly, so nice. It's a brilliant atmosphere here today. Well, Granny Annie, how was that?
I took my purse.
I told you not to. I hate to count up how much has been spent. But it's fab. Wait until you see the new toy that I've got. It's brilliant. Really good. Got a few bits and pieces. But yes, Granny Annie definitely spent an absolute fortune again. But hopefully it's more practical this time and it'll get a lot more use than the things like last time. But yeah, really good. So that's us, we're heading back, and I'm definitely going to bring Brooke through tomorrow. And even if we don't go into Comic-Con, even if we just sit in the foyer and let her see everybody going past, and then we can let her decide whether she wants to or not. But yeah, it's amazing seeing all the costumes, really fab. So we're going to head back just now. Oh no, there's no way that we're going to get back for Brooke.
No.
We got blethering to another woman in a wheelchair. You know what it's like.
A bitter woman.
Yeah, she was a bit, she's got a bit of a chip on her shoulder. Anyway, right, so we're going to head off just now, and I will catch up. Brooke was at Decathlon today getting running things, and she's got some flippers. Put your goggles on too. Looking good. Nice. Nice. Show me your water shoes.
Just those little ones. Just start going.
Right, try your new trainers on. Yes, you go. That'll help you next time you go for a swim in Loch Lomond. Look at him just lying there. Oh!
I'm checking it home.
And there's our new trail running shoes for the Canicross.
Guys.
They're nice. Look at the moon. Look at the sunset. And the moon. Beautiful night. It's now a few days later. I'm just editing this vlog and realised that I didn't do an outro because I had been planning to film the Comic Con on the Sunday as part of this vlog, but then changed my mind and I'm going to put that up separately. So I hope you enjoyed part 2 of my weekly vlog. If so, please do hit that thumbs up button. Talk to me in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in our next one, which will be our Comic Con day out with Brooke. See you later. Bye!